How's everybody doing tonight? All right, we're all here for a really good cause. A lot of you guys know Jay. He's an awesome person. I know I'm going to do an acoustic set, and it's going to be really hard not to talk. I don't care if you talk. The only reason I don't want to is I can't play if you talk. So just it'll be like 25 minutes you got to suffer through an acoustic set. And then Leilani Kilgore will be up here, and she looks like a beautiful character out of a vampire sex book or something, so she'll probably be way more entertaining than me. So how you guys doing? Yeah. You guys ready for a storyteller's show? All right, cool. This song is when I wouldn't quit sending really aggressive emails to my record label, and they threw me off the Motley Crue Stadium tour. Kinda. I think I'm on a road, but maybe it's just me and you. I haven't been the same since I was thrown out of the stadium. I can't lie, I did a number on myself again. But what's the difference between Jesus and an indigent? I've been learning the hard way. I've been trying to save some face, and feet don't fail me now. Pick me up and get me out, 'cause baby I always take the long way down. Come on and show me with some truth. I know hearts ain't bulletproof, and baby I always take the long way down. I'm feeling like an alien, but maybe it's delirium. Oh, one too many hits have taken to my cranium. I can't lie, I did a number on myself again. But what's the difference between Jesus and an indigent? I've been learning the hard way. I'm just trying to save some face, and feet don't fail me now. Pick me up and get me out, 'cause baby I always take the long way down. Come on and show me with some truth. I know hearts ain't bulletproof, and baby I always take the long way down. Mr. Soundman, thank you for clearing up the EQ. It sounds great now. Appreciate you. We're being live streamed tonight, guys. Did you know that? Don't do anything that can get you canceled. I've been learning the hard way. I've been digging my own grave, and feet don't fail me now. Pick me up and get me out, 'cause baby I always take the long way down. Come on and show me with some truth. I know hearts ain't bulletproof, and baby I always take the long way down. I think I'm on a road, but maybe it's just me and you. I haven't been the same since I was thrown out of the stadium. I always take the long way down. You know, Jay loved that song. He really loved some saccharine bubblegum shit. He was very in touch with his feminine side, if you didn't know that. But he also had a very checkered past. I know you guys have heard the story about the kegs and all that, right? No? He'll tell you for another day. All right. You guys all right with the acoustic stuff? Really? I can tell this crowd doesn't do too much cocaine.
There's a little bit of chatter in the back, but I've definitely did some acoustic shows where people's jaws are locked shut and they're making plans for tomorrow that will never fucking happen. I know this because I've been one of those guys, unfortunately. That's that 2026 energy you're bringing into 2025. Yeah, bar blow. I like it, bro. You give me that energy. All right. You guys want to do some more tunes? How many of you guys have ever heard of me before? All right, so we got to sing along. These are all written on acoustic or pianos. This next song's called Glory Bound. I went back to my hometown to shoot the music video at my high school where I was kicked out twice. I went to alternative school because I wanted to prove them wrong that I could make it through high school, and then I got kicked out a third time, believe it or not. But you don't want to be 18 in 11th grade anymore, do you? It gets kind of weird, so yeah. GED it is.
Been accused by the accusers, being a dead end with no future. I've been accused by the losers, being a sellout and other rumors. All the wannabe sitting Nancy's and the loudmouth sidewalk Sallies. They have to get gacked up, sit around and badmouth me, and I don't even know who to love or trust in this place anymore. We belong with the dreamers band. We belong to the magic of the night. We were lost, we were found, and trying not to drown, but now we're glory bound. Yeah, we're glory bound now, baby.
Do you guys know any of the words to this? You can sing along. Don't be scared. You got me on Facebook Live. Those guys are on cocaine over there, though. It's okay. Makes you feel good.
I've been written off by the talkers, but don't believe a word they say. I've been ripped off by the jokers, but now we know their game. All the starstruck frauds and fakers, silver-spooned impersonators. Suddenly we're surrounded by clowns and imitators. Now we supposed to know what's real or fake anymore. We belong with the dreamers band. We belong to the magic of the night. We were lost, we were found, trying not to drown, but now we're glory bound. Been accused by the accusers, being a dead end with no future. I've been accused by the losers, being a sellout and other rumors. Now we supposed to know who to love or trust anymore. We belong with the dreamers band. We belong to the magic of the night. We were lost, we were found, trying not to drown, but now we're glory bound. with glory bound, with glory bound.
You know, most musicians struggle with horrible anxiety, panic attacks. That's usually why we end up drinking and doing a lot of drugs. The funnest musicians usually have a bunch of fucked up childhood trauma, and so we like putting ourselves in situations that give us anxiety, like just going up and doing acoustic shows where you're just butt naked in the lunchroom in your dream. So I kind of like the challenge sometimes. It looks like Xanax, but it's Altoids Minis. Well, guys, I found my first piece of drugs at Reggies. It's minty. I think that was an Altoid. I sure as fuck hope so. All right, we got a couple more. You guys still with me? That's what I like to hear. This song's called, you know, sometimes when I stop these songs and I'm trying to act like I'm on purpose, I'm really just forgetting the words and I'm having to stop for a second and regroup. So we're all family here. This song's called Looking for Love, Ready for War.
Trouble, babe, I ain't hiding from nothing at all. And I already know how it feels to have your back against the wall. And baby, I got a heart, but it ain't on my sleeve. I don't wanna be the one who bleeds. I'm looking for love, be ready for war. Love, be ready for war. Spaced out with my head in the clouds is a dangerous place to be. Somewhere between the stars and the streets, it's where you'll find me. And baby, I got a heart, but it ain't on my sleeve. I don't wanna be the one who bleeds. I'm looking for love, be ready for war. Yeah, I'm looking for love, be ready for war. Someone to fight, someone peace. And sometimes things ain't what they seem. Is it love? Or is it war? Who's keeping score now? Not me. And baby, I got a heart, but it ain't on my sleeve. I don't wanna be the one who bleeds. I'm looking for love, be ready for war. Yeah, I'm looking for love, be ready for war. Someone to fight, someone peace. And sometimes things ain't what they seem. Is it love?
Did y'all hear that 808 drum? It made a bunch of people about shit their britches in here. I saw y'all's faces. I'm from Georgia. We call it shit in your britches, so. Johnny Thunders or Tom Petty? Shit in your britches? Oh, me shitting my britches? No. We don't. Quit talking nasty in here. There's ladies. All right, I put a capo on, so that means I'm going to play a Goo Goo Dolls. So I'm just kidding. You know, I found out real early on that if I wanted to continue being in bands and touring when I was young, I was going to have to figure out how to be my own frontman and write my own songs. Because frontmen are crazy as shit, and if you are, you know, if they're steering the ship, you're going to run into a fucking iceberg, and, you know, Leonardo DiCaprio died, so. Once I realized I had to learn how to front a band, I said, I've got to learn how to sing. Well, I can't sing worth a shit, and so I was like, well, I guess I could do like Bruce Springsteen and just write good songs and sound like a homeless person. So that's kind of where I'm at now, somewhere in between there. I'm a huge Springsteen fan, but I had to lean towards the influences like Paul Westerberg, Joe Strummer, Springsteen, Petty, those kind of artists, because they didn't sound like Freddie Mercury or anything like that, but they could write great songs to get their point across. So that's kind of where I'm coming from. I love Freddie Mercury. You know what would be a good hipster band name? Freddie Mercury Poisoning. I just made that up right now. You guys can have it. I am a new dad, so that is a dad joke. They do enter your fucking repertoire. I'm creeping motherfuckers out now at Target all of a sudden. It's like, it happens. How you guys doing over there? You guys got a lot of energy, so. All right, this song's called Girls on the East Side of Town. And I really grew up hanging out in the east side of Atlanta. Atlanta and Chicago are very, very similar cities. It's the Wild West. So this song is called Girls on the East Side of Town. I've never rehearsed this. Let's see what happens. Makes it more fun, right? Told you about those East Side Angels that roam around down on Flat Shoals Avenue. A little bit wild, a little bit crazy. They'll surely play you for a fool. I know you think you got a shot in the dark. Better watch out, they'll collect your heart. Don't let them get you, man. They're gonna eat you alive. I told you don't go messing around with those girls on the east side of town. Steal your heart and break your crown. Yeah, those girls on the east side of town. All right, so this next verse is about my drummer. I introduced him to a girl. She did have red hair. She did do a lot of drugs. She got him super fucked up and brought him home. And he thought he was just going to have a regular loving night. Are there any underage people in here? Are there underage people? Motherfucker, you're lying. You're at least 26. Anyways, so I hooked him up with this girl. I love her. She's a good time gal. I love her. Anyways, he was hammered, and he took Adderall, and he drank tequila, and he thought he was going to have just a normal loving night. Missionary, maybe some other kind of freaky shit. Apparently, he's laying on the couch, and he's like blacked out, and she pulls out a huge, like a laundry basket full of dildos and sex toys. Now, he's incapacitated. She's beautiful. He fails bad. He ends up, I shouldn't talk about this because it's being live streamed. Can we pause it? No? Anyways, let's just say it was great inspiration for this song. That's a real story.
Well, one late night he was high as a kite. My friend Mr. Dupree got caught in a mess. Got tangled up with some fiery-eyed redhead. Woke up half dead in her bed. Well, I know you were only looking for love, and I know you thought that you were tough, but you were wrong, my man. You barely made it alive, yeah. I told you don't go messing around with those girls on the east side of town. Steal your heart and break your crown. Yeah, those girls on the east side of town.
Can you guys sing along? Do you know the chorus? Do you guys know the chorus? Motherfucker, it says, don't go messing around with those girls on the east side. Like, come on. It's a nursery rhyme. Can you guys sing it with me? 1, 2, 1.
I told you don't go messing around. Steal your heart and break your crown. Yeah, those girls on the east side of town. Yeah, those girls on the east side of town.
Look, I love Jay. He was one of my favorite people. He would, I know I'm being silly and goofy and fucking absolutely ridiculous over the top. That's how I cope with emotions. I know there's some serious heavy shit going on with Jay, but we're here as a celebration and he would want us to have a great time, you know what I mean? I know I'm talking like he's dead. He ain't dead. He's gonna come back with a rock hard dick stronger than ever. I know him. I know, yeah. You're starting to get this dialed in, Mr. Salmon. It feels good up here. Thank you. You guys want a couple more? Yeah? On a scale of 1 to 10. I said, where are you from? She said, suburbs, Tinley Park. I actually own 2 Panera Breads. Bad combination. Give me a little liquor and then put me on camera. I'll do the shit I should not say or do. All right, I just released a single. What's today, Friday? I released it yesterday. It's called Sadie Mae. You guys know that one? Okay. My other question is, I'm playing a full band headline show at Reggies October 10th downstairs where they eat the chicken wings and shit. Anybody got tickets to that? Last time it was almost sold out, so get your tickets. Have you guys got your tickets? What about you? Okay, I know we're in economic hard times, but you got to save a little scratch for rock and roll. Well, okay, the box office is right there. Pick up a ticket. All right, this song's called Sadie Mae. I will say, being in bands since I was a teenager and touring with a bunch of bands, and now being a producer and working with a lot of young bands, you come across these archetypes. I call them the lost boys. People that want to be musicians for life have a lot of issues and things like that. And that's what makes them awesome. That's what makes them artists. The other common theme that I see is these, what I would call the muse, these actual women who who guide these stupid, dumb motherfuckers into actually being decent peoples and being driven. And so I thought that I would write a song about the muse in physical form. You know, sometimes you need unconditional love, and it's a beautiful thing. And you can even make the biggest jackass mow the lawn. This is not Four Non-Blondes. It's the same chords. It's also slowly walking down the hall. But if you listen to the record, it doesn't sound like this. So. Oh my God! I don't even want to play it now because all I can think of is Four Non-Blondes. I can't forget the night we met like it was yesterday. You were dancing in those disco lights. I was high as hell on cocaine. Wild like a child with no mother, you put me in my place. Love me like no other, tame my wicked ways. I said, say to me, I break your heart, you love me anyway. I said, say to me, well, I don't know why you wanna love me, why you wanna stay. So many nights that I was running off the rails, but you picked me up, you stitched me up, saved me from myself. Yeah, you put your money down, saw something worth to save. I know I ain't been the best, believe me, at least I'm trying, babe. I said, say to me, I break your heart, you love me anyway. I said, say to me, well, I don't know why you wanna love me, why you wanna stay. You guys want to sing Four Non-Blondes? I don't know if I can hit it, but. And do it again, do it again. Slowly walking down the hall, faster than a cannonball. Where were you while we were getting high? All right, let's do my song. Ready? I said, say to me, I break your heart, you love me anyway. I said, say to me, well, I don't know why you wanna love me, why you wanna stay. Na-na-na-na, my city me. You guys having a good time with me? I kind of like these. They're fun. Nothing is rehearsed, so we can just fuck off. All right, let me figure out where this capo's got to go so we can play another Goo Goo Dolls song. I got 3 more or 2 more. What do you guys want? Okay, they want 0. A couple people want 2. After this song, I'll tell you. Are we good, Mr. Soundman?
Yeah.
How much time do I have?
You're supposed to be done now, but you, I don't know.
Can I do 2 more?
I don't know, probably, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Not the facility, no?
All right, let's do 1 more. I can do, I went over because I started talking. I can do Troubled Paradise or Running with the Wild Ones. Okay. Scream for Wild Ones here. Troubled Paradise here. All right, Wild Ones. Y'all make it so easy. I wish the democratic process in this country was that fucking easy. Can you guys sing along with this one?
Well, I still remember heading towards that city skyline. Little skinny with the broke nose and a switchblade style. Out on the corners with the low-lives and freaks, while the restless hearts were running loose in the streets. Them wild-eyed boys with the southern drawl like to sniff out their brains in the bathroom stall. I still hear the young wolves wail on those hot summer nights. Alright, running with the wild ones, running with the wild ones, yeah, like young blood, running with the wild ones. Well, I was lost in the moment, but I didn't really care till I looked up and saw you standing there. I was covered in trouble from my head to my toes. You said, boy, I could wash all that mud off your soul. You're the prettiest thing that I'd ever ride. Your heart so bright it could light up the sky. I still feel you in my arms on those long summer nights. Alright, running with the wild ones, running with the wild ones, yeah, like young blood, running with the wild ones, running with the wild ones, running with the wild ones, yeah, like young blood, running with the wild ones, yeah, the wild, 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 wild ones.
You guys want to sing with me? It's the last song. Are you hellraisers and beer drinkers? You want to sing with me? All right, here we go. It's so easy, even I can do it. I know you're tired, Miss Lady. You got cool glasses on. You look like Lisa Loeb. I fucking love Lisa Loeb. All you have to do is repeat after me. You got to go, yeah, 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 yeah. Let me hear you. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Running with the wild ones. Running with the wild ones. Yeah, like young blood. Running with the wild ones. Let's take this motherfucker home. Come on. Yeah, 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 yeah. Now, I did write that song to be played in an arena, but we're playing it for 96 people at Reggies, and I'm 5 minutes over. I love you guys. Please do a good thing for our boy Jay Scott. I love you guys very much. I'll see you October 10th at Reggies. Full rock and roll show. Get your tickets. Love you guys. Thank you.